Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about something that a lot of us manifestors really don't want to look at. It's the part where we must live how we would be living if we had the thing, which means we're broadcasting having wholeness, completeness, being the person we want to be, living the way we want to live. And I've been listening to I Am Kevin Gonzalez's channel lately, and I really like it. He says something like he used to be a professional wanter, right? And you have to be a professional beer to get the thing. And we get so stuck in the lack, in the want, in habitually broadcasting the lack. So I wanted to get really specific today about how you actually go about living in the end, broadcasting, living a life of being the person you would be if you had the thing. And so I want to talk to you specifically about what I did when I finally was able to broadcast consistently that signal of the life I would be living if I was with my SP. And right, it's such a hard thing to do when you're still so addicted and habitually living in the lack state. But you just have to get so sick of it, so fed up with it, that you're just willing to do something completely different and just go for it. So how do you go about doing this if you're not with your SP? How do you go about living a life that you would live if you were with them? And this is what I can say to help you with that, is that, think about the times where you're not going to be physically with them, which is going to be a lot. They're at work, they're at the gym, they're at a basketball game with their friends, they're on a business trip. Just start thinking of all the times you wouldn't actually physically be together when you are together. And you have to live the life you would be living in those circumstances. You would be making a new recipe, making dinner, going out for dinner with a friend, going to a movie, walking the dog, and also, so this is something that's really important that I think will help too, is like, you don't always have to be doing something amazing and healthy. You can be eating pizza and watching TV. You would be doing that sometimes if they're not around. The important part is don't make it mean something you don't want it to mean. Meaning, if you're sitting on the couch and watching TV and eating pizza, don't make it mean that you're a loser and alone or fat and unhealthy. It means that you're relaxing that evening. You're taking it easy. You're indulging a little bit. And balance is such a good thing in life. And I will always sit in front of the TV and eat pizza sometimes because I really enjoy it. And I don't let it mean that I'm fat or lazy. Or if I was single, don't make it mean that you're a loser and you're alone, okay, right? So this is the point of this video today, is start taking action, but make sure you're taking that action with proper meaning associated with it. So always assume positive meaning in what you're doing. And I know this is difficult because, you know, I am working with this right now for something. I did manifest my specific person, and that doesn't mean I have more things to work on manifest. There'll always be something you're trying to manifest that's difficult for you because you're always moving up levels. You're always learning something new in life. And now I have to, and I'll speak about this more when it manifests, but this is the thing we don't want to look at is we want to meditate, we want to feel good, right? We want to do the journaling and the scripting. We want to imagine the life we would be living if we had the thing, but we don't want to actually live it without the thing. Because it's hard. Because you look out there and you don't have it, but you have to get rid of that habitual pattern. You have to just nip it in the bud. Get so sick of it that you're over it because you know it doesn't work. And you have to start living how you would be living. So for me right now, you know, I'll just be on, well, I've already mentioned this on the channel, so it's not a big deal, is that my partner got a job somewhere and we relocated, and I really, really do not enjoy living here, okay? And it is in the plans to not be here forever. This is temporary. And so I'm trying to speed up this process of leaving. But in order to do that, I have to live how I would be living in a place that I want to live. So I have to think about, you know, forget what I'm seeing out there. What would I be doing? What are the things I could be doing there that I can do here? And you have to just go for it and trust and broadcast that beingness and stop being a professional wanter, as Kevin Gonzalez says. Check out his channel if you feel like you need a new teacher to inspire you. I am Kevin Gonzalez. I like it. So I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.